Hey y'all, hey, I got another story time for y'all. And bitch, no, it's not about my daughter's father. Got me a cocktail. I'm a little tipsy,
What?
so. Okay, got me a cocktail. I'm a little tipsy. Hey, I got another story time for y'all. And bitch, no, it's not about my daughter's father. Got me a cocktail. I'm a little tipsy.
You had to preface that? Hey y'all, I got a story time, and this time it's not about my baby daddy. TF? I can already tell this is gonna be crazy. If that's how you start out, and you gotta preface that this time I'm not ishing on my baby daddy.
So, okay, so this story is about how I lost my Section 8 voucher. Yes, your girl was on Section 8 for many, many years. This was years ago, y'all, okay? And before I get started, I just want to put this out there. Everybody that's on Section 8 is not dirty, is not hood, is not ghetto. Because I was on Section 8 since my kids was little, like many, many years. Had me a nice house, bitch. Had an apartment first, and I moved to a house. My house was always clean, so I don't want to, people to have that stereotype that everybody on Section 8 is dirty and nasty. So I'm not that chick, okay? Okay. So, how I lost my Section 8 voucher. So, I was in a relationship and we decided we was going to get married, okay? Okay, cool. So, I'm like, damn, bitch, I'm on Section 8. I don't want them to know that I'm married because they're going to combine our income. And at the time, my rent was like, kind of low. At the time, my kids was little. My kids are now 28, 25, and my twins are 23. So, they grown now. Okay, so I was like, I'm going to just do it. I ain't going to tell them that I got married, okay? Wrong decision, bitch. Okay, so we decide to get married. We go to Las Vegas, we get married or whatever. So, after we get married, I'm happy. So I post pictures on Facebook. After you do something, bitch, I had pictures all over Facebook. Yeah, I just got married, da 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 da, this and that, this and that, this and that. I ain't think nothing of it. And he told me, don't do that. He was like, don't post pictures of us getting married.
So hold on, y'all. Let me just address this for a second
He was
because
like, you think nothing of it.
she mentioned at the beginning, right, that basically she's proven that everybody on Section 8 isn't dirty, isn't nasty because she was on it. She had a nice house, etc., etc. But I think far more often we're not talking about whether somebody on Section 8 is dirty and nasty. I think more so what we're pondering is why a lot of people or some of the people we review on Section 8 have such dirty and nasty mindsets as well as character. I think that's more so what we're talking about. And in that aspect, she's just another data point because she didn't dispute that, or excuse me, she didn't disprove that because she came off right on the beginning mentioning that this time I'm not on here to talk bad about my baby's father. Then she mentioned the fact that now she done went and got married on Section 8. Basically had a dude living there knowingly. And even at this old age, she still thinks that it's cute. She still thinks that it's funny. And what it seems like she's about to mention is that she don't even listen to the man that she chose because he tried to save her from what it seems like she ultimately put herself into, which is she ultimately lost her Section 8 because of it. And well, let's just hear it.
And he told me, don't do that. He was like, don't post pictures of us getting married on Facebook. I'm like, man, I ain't listening to him. I wish I would have listened. Because, baby, little did I know somebody from the housing authority was going through social media, checking people's social media account. Because they seen all my pictures, bitch.
Mm, mm, mm.
And I can laugh about this now because it's funny now because it's years later now. And back then it wasn't funny. Bitch, I wish I could get Section 8 again. I miss them days, okay? I wish that I would give anything to get a Section 8 voucher right now, okay? So I get this letter in the mail one day, and it's a termination letter. So I'm like, what the hell? I ain't think nothing of it at the time. So I cannot remember, but I think at the bottom it tells you why they terminating you. And I can't remember exactly what it said, but it had something I know I was terminated. So I was like devastated, y'all. So, I asked for a hearing. Okay, so they give me this hearing,
You know
and
you're
my
wrong.
hearing date approaches. So I go to the hearing, girl, child. When I walked into that damn housing authority, I walked into that room. Why they had all my fucking pictures I posted on Facebook laid out on the table? Every last one, bitch. I mean, they printed them out. They was big. I was like, I wanted to take them home and put them in the frame. I said, well, damn, bitch, can I add up pictures? So I'm in there like, damn, okay. Because, I mean, at this time, I already knew what I cannot remember what the letter said, but I kind of knew what what I was down, why I was getting terminated. So we go through the hearing and stuff. And they asked me, we see that you've gotten married.
So before we address that, it's funny enough, like if you look at her hoodie, it says Sinners Club. No pun intended. But let me talk about this for a second because see, she was conflicted. And I can tell you exactly what she was conflicted about. On one hand, she didn't want to listen to reason. And that the brother that she married brought up a good point, which it should have like been a pretty obvious thing to listen to, right? It should be obvious. Don't post marriage pictures while you're on Section 8. However, what we find is that, see, and let me just go ahead and break this down for the fellas real quick. Because what I've noticed out here is that a lot of women want to get married. But when we peel back the layers, the main and major reason for them wanting to get married a lot of times is for the ceremony and for the pictures to be able to show off online. And I would say if we had a ratio, right? When fellas get married, I think it's because they really found the one and it's like love and they really love that woman. It's going to be like 90% love and like 10% maybe petty reasons, right? They're in it for the long haul. But if we had to do a ratio for a lot of these ladies today, and if it don't apply, let it fly. A lot of times, the ceremony, the attention, the having all the center of attention for the one day and the party and the pictures, if we had to put that in one bucket, for a lot of these ladies, man, that's 90% of why they want to get married. And 10% is like the actual just everything after the rest of the life after that you have to live. Mostly all of it is for just that initial high at the beginning of all the things that come with it, right? That the fun stuff. And so she was conflicted. She was torn because she had to post those pictures. Like that's a non-starter. That's non-negotiable. Because that's the reason that a lot of these ladies are getting married in the first place. To post pictures and show off and brag online and be the center of attention for a little bit.
Are y'all living together? So I'm like, yeah, I am married. We just got married. But no, we're not living together. He lives with his mom. He doesn't live in the same household as I live in. Because at the time he still had his mom's address on his license. So if they needed proof, I could show them that. So they asked me all these questions and stuff. I can't remember exactly what they asked me, but it's like 5 people in this room, y'all. And I'm trying to convince these motherfuckers that we don't live together, okay? But they didn't fall for it. So I think they told me they was going to give me a decision. They was going to send.
She was lying in court. So they done had her put her hand on the Bible. And she was in there still trying to convince them and lie. Allegedly.
Letter in the mail. Yeah, I think that's what happened. When they got a decision, they was going to send a letter in the mail to me. And I was going, that was going to be my final decision. Their final decision. So I think a couple weeks later, I think I got a letter in the mail, bitch, and they told me I was terminated. That's how I lost my Section 8 voucher. When I tell you I didn't know what to do, I had to pay market rent. What? Luckily, at the time I had the coolest landlord in the world. I wish I could still find him. I swear to God, when I tell you when COVID hit, him and his wife brought over cases of toilet tissue for me. When I tell you this was the coolest landlord ever, the coolest. If you can get a private landlord, get you a private landlord because that man was the shit. Okay, he worked with me when I had to end up paying market rent. But now I don't post like on Facebook or nothing like that, like I used to. I used to post everything on Facebook. I remember I posted something on Facebook. I was going to the beach and then I ended up getting robbed. I never forget that. My mother told me stop posting your every move on Facebook. So I don't even really be on Facebook like that no more. I don't post my business. I might post a picture of me being out somewhere or something like
Oh
that. I
my
might post on my
gosh.
story, but that's it. But as far as posting what I'm doing and where I'm at and who I'm with, bitch, no, hell no. But that was a quick story about how I lost my Section 8 voucher and what I would do right now today. Anything to get back on Section 8, bitch, because the way rent is now, bitch, is high as hell. But y'all don't judge me, but yeah. And I did not listen to my husband at the time. I did not listen to him. He told me, don't post those pictures. You think I listened? Hell no. Hell no. But anyway, y'all be blessed. I'm going to call y'all back some other time. Y'all be safe in any and everything that you do because
She's making it seem like she learned her lesson. She still didn't learn her lesson. Her mom told her don't be posting on social media no more recently. And what does she do? She comes on here and does a story time and destroys her reputation of how she was defrauding the system, as well as started off the video saying that this ain't about my baby daddy this time. I hope this isn't this. I hope your baby daddy presently wasn't your past husband that tried to save your arse, but that you didn't listen to, and now you ishing on him. I mean, goodness gracious. Like, you're coming online having a preface that you're not trying to ruin your baby daddy's reputation this time, y'all. But yet, what we've just shown is that there's also a wake of things that you've done before, too, and that you're not perfect. So, how could you, of all people, come on here and be talking ish about somebody else, especially somebody that you was close to at one point? How and she still don't listen because she still be online just airing out all her dirty laundry. If in my opinion, it's worse now. See, the marriage pics, although it was a dumb decision with you being on Section 8, the marriage pics at least is you posting something positive. Now you are worse. You come online and you air out all your dirty laundry and all the things that's just destroying your reputation. I swear, man, this isn't anything to be proud about. This isn't anything to brag about. This isn't anything to share on TikTok, which was initially a child platform. So it's children watching this, most likely, and thinking that it's going to be cute too, and feeling like they can learn from your situation. Oh, see, for a lot of people, the takeaway is going to be, oh, when I get on Section 8 and I'm defrauding, make sure that I don't post the pictures of me defrauding. No, the message should be, don't defraud. Don't lie. Don't work hard. Don't live off benefits. Try to thrive in life. Try to be all that you can be. Live up to your potential. Optimize yourself. Be professional. Y'all, we'll leave it there. Like the video. Also, if you could do me a favor and hype the video. Hyping is a new feature on YouTube where basically it pushes us small content creators at the same capacity that it pushes the larger content creators, and it gives us more visibility. So the more that you hype, the more YouTube will push me and the more that we'll grow. But also feel free to join the Patreon as well if you want to see self-improvement content. And until then, I'll catch you in the next video.